welcome back to another episode of
Shit, I'm 30.
Ew.
Oh,
I'm so excited.
yes, today's episode is going to be so good.
It's going to be so good, y'all. But real quick, I feel like we haven't caught up in a minute.
We haven't?
I don't know.
Not too much.
I just feel
we
like
talked
that.
a little bit. I just said that I partied like a rock star last time. And I still feel it. Like today at work, I was like, it took a 5-hour energy. I was still trying to like mentally get myself back into the groove of things because it was a long weekend.
It was. I enjoyed it though. Like I didn't do anything, but like it was so good to wake up on Monday and be like, I ain't got to go nowhere.
That was my favorite part. I sat up in the bed like, yes,
Yeah.
I can stay right here. I don't got to go nowhere.
Yeah.
That felt good. What have you been doing though? Like outside of stuff?
Oh my God. I've been doing a lot actually.
Working out a lot?
Yeah, but I've been eating like shit, so I'm trying to get back to eating right. But yeah, I actually did 2 things that I've been saying that I'm gonna do for a while. Like, I did some things to try to generate additional income. And
Yes.
so I'm excited.
I love it. Did you ship my stuff?
I did.
I'm so excited.
Damn.
I want to see it in the... I was trying to figure out... I didn't put my address in. Did it pick it up from PayPal maybe?
Well, I don't know if it picked it up from PayPal, but yeah, I don't know. I just know it had your address.
It must have been from PayPal.
Yeah.
Because after I did everything, I said, where are you going to ship it to?
Yeah.
What if I wanted to ship to China?
We can cut this out, but it's the same website that Fashion Nova uses. I noticed that. I don't know if you noticed from the confirmation and stuff. It's the same exact website. So I don't know if since it's all Shopify, that also communicates with each other. But it's the same exact website that Fashion Nova. I didn't even realize it until I was like going through and practicing the transactions. I was like, this is like the same way Fashion Nova checkout look. And I didn't set that up. That's just like the standard checkout.
Okay. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I'm like,
That's easy.
yeah.
You don't have to do shit, but just pay for it.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Hey.
Anyway.
So you're doing a photo shoot this weekend, you said, right?
Maybe if I can get my stomach flat. But I paid the guy a deposit, so I kind of have to do it.
If the stomach is already flat, you want abs.
I want my stomach on flat. It's the difference between flat and on flat.
Oh, I don't see. I've never had.
I don't want to
either.
have to suck it in. I feel like I have to suck it in right now.
They can Photoshop it.
No, I'm not comfortable with that. I'm not. I be feeling like, especially because, like, I feel like when people look at your pictures anyway, like 9 times out of 10, people be like feeling away. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't want you to feel away over something fake.
Okay.
I don't know. It's just weird.
Everybody else fake, so girl. And I'm sure whatever is fake on you is probably like, let's make it so she's like breathing in. If you breathe in, it'll be whatever they're doing on Photoshop.
And it just feels better taking a picture when you like the way you look better.
Of course.
Like you get better shots that way.
Yeah, it's true.
You be more comfortable. Yeah,
right,
exactly.
the confidence.
Instead of you like, girl, you know.
See,
what I mean?
whenever I take pictures, baby, I gotta be from the side. I already know that I have to like toot my ass one way. My body has to be to the side, and then I gotta like throw my arm back so it like takes that one roll away.
Taking pictures is not easy.
It's so hard. And then
really
you have
is.
to do all that. Suck your stomach in, get your legs right, your feet right, your arms right, your head to the right position, and then make a cute face.
At the same time.
All at the same.
Yeah.
Modeling is not for me. I'm glad you're good at it. It ain't for me. I'm really excited about today's topic, bro.
Yeah.
We've been talking about it, and
Talk
like,
about the
the messages that we've gotten crack me
Talk
up.
about the foot boys. Yeah, we're excited about today's topic. So,
But one thing I realized when we're doing the research on it and we're talking about it and when I'm talking to people about it, we use the term fuckboy so loosely.
girl.
Then when you said we need to figure out, you told me, get your definition of one. And I said, I really don't know what the actual definition is.
Absolutely. That's the same thing that I discovered. Because I'll be like, when I take my car to the car wash and they don't wipe my seats properly, oh, fuck, boy. But when I was looking up the definition, I realized, and I think I probably already knew this, I don't think I've ever referred to a guy that I dated as a fuckboy. Based on the definitions, I don't think I dealt with a fuckboy.
I did.
I've had fuckboys try to get at me. You know what I mean?
Right,
but I've
right.
never actually dealt with one based on these definitions.
I think they've lasted maybe like a week or they've been in my phone.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
I've texted them or whatever like that. But in a real relationship.
Or like even somebody that you really like that.
I liked one.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh, so we're going to get to that. So let's do our definitions first.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've
been attracted to a fuckboy, but knew he was a fuckboy. But yeah, we'll talk about that. So I looked this up and I found it on Urban Dictionary.
Yes, that one was a good one.
Yes. They said asshole boy who is into strictly sexual relationships. He will lead a girl on just to let her down. He will pretend like he genuinely cares about a girl, but will fail to prove his affection. Let me see. Never likes to make plans.
That is the one. I think to me that's one of the biggest ones.
Always says he miss you, but never really likes to make plans. Take a long time to respond unless he's trying to like actually hook up with you like right then.
And hook up means
have
fuck.
sex. Yeah. I don't know why I was trying to be. I don't know all that cussing I just did. Now I don't want to say something.
You like fuck boy.
Conflicted. I be conflicted. Yeah. That's basically what I got for it. He leads you on, right?
It's somebody who leads a woman on. It's
and I can agree with that definition.
And yes, and I feel like when you decide to be a fuckboy, I think it's a decision.
Mm-hmm.
And you know you're doing it.
Yeah.
You're very aware of the fact that you don't want anything with this girl but to waste her goddamn time.
Yeah.
So you just out here wasting our time. And you have no intentions of making good on anything you have to say. And you want to hang out only to fuck.
Exactly.
Or when something benefits you.
Right.
Because I also think there's a lot of fuckboys like the one that I dated that wanted my car. So I know there was a lot of things that he was doing just because he needed my car. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, you're a fuckboy. And then when you steal from me, then you take toilet paper.
Yeah.
You know, you're a fuckboy.
Yeah. So, this will be fun. Let's list 3 to 5 characteristics of a fuckboy.
Liar.
Liar, pants on fire.
Yes.
Yeah, liar. Definitely. That would be on my list. Liar.
Okay, you go.
Liar.
I already said that.
I know. I'm trying to think of what my next one
Narcissist. I feel like they are narcissists. They only care. Selfish. I'll say that. Selfish.
Yeah. Liar. Selfish.
A lot of the times, sometimes they're cute. I feel like fuckboys be cuties.
Let me think. Have I ever met an ugly fuckboy? You know, if they have money though and they ugly, they could be a fuckboy. Ugly niggas with money because they think they go to this level of cuteness.
But it takes them a while to get there. Because when you ugly and they first get the money, they tricking. They stupid and then the thoughts come in. They take all their money. Then they figure out what's going on and they turn into fuckboys.
Yeah.
So when they're first ugly and with money, they don't.
Yeah.
They're nice.
I would think so. We got liar. We got selfish. And I think I'm trying to think of the word for it, but it's like they're not brave enough to actually say what they want. I don't know what that is, like what that term would be, but I think like what a lot of fuckboys don't understand is like a lot of times like a girl don't necessarily be wanting a relationship either, or at least if you're honest with her up front, like she will still go down this path with you at least for a while.
Yeah, if you say I'm not ready for it right now.
Right.
But I feel like
I'm not trying to have a relationship, you know what I mean? I feel like a lot of girls, if they're into you, right? Because like you said, a lot of them be fine.
Yeah.
But go for it anyway. You know what I mean? Like, especially in our 30s.
But that's a fuckboy tendency right there where they will say, I'm not ready for a relationship right now.
They say that after they done pulled you in. I'm saying they don't say that right up front. They say that after they
Well, some of them might though, because they'll say that I'm not ready for a relationship now, but act like it. Or let's go to dinner. Or they're real nice and they fall back. I'm not ready for it right now. Leading you to think that they'll be ready in 6 months.
Yeah.
And here comes the year.
Yeah.
And you still waiting. Mm-hmm. And now you in love.
All them games.
Yeah, so it's all their play. You know what? They're like a game of Monopoly. And I would say chess, but they're not that smart.
Yeah.
So some of them might be. But no, they're like checkers, not chess. Fuck boys. No. So there's something that I kept thinking about, and I got called out a little bit on Instagram, and it was when I mentioned Thots.
Okay.
Because I said, we're talking all about these fuckboys, but I know girls, personally, I've seen, that are like fuckboys, so fuck girls. So that makes Thots, right?
I don't know. What is the definition of a thought? I just know it's that hoe over there.
Right.
But
now what's a hoe?
Is it just like a hoe? Like, yeah, like, what is a thought? Like, did you look up thought?
I did not.
Look, I looked up thought, girl. And you see how it's like all these definitions of a fuckboy, and they're like detailed. No, girl, the thought one is like that hoe over there, usually very active on social media, like Instagram and Snapchat.
Wait a minute.
On Instagram, they're usually rocking the dog filter and they're half naked. They're obnoxiously lip singing to rap songs while playing with their hair, thinking they look like Kylie Jenner.
Who wrote these?
She has perfect eyeliner and contour and seems like she doesn't care what anyone thinks about her. She may come across as fake, conceited, shallow, dumb, but deep down she's insecure, and unfortunately the only way she gets confidence is through validation of men on social media. I was like, I would have never thought of that.
Oh my God.
That's the definition of a thought.
I feel like Tyrone got hurt.
Whoever wrote that,
Yes.
right? He fell in love with an Instagram girl.
It was just an Instagram girl, bro. You should have known better.
Yeah.
Once you get over 30,000, no, my bad. You got over 30,000. Once you go over 100, my bad, dog. My bad. 100. I'll say 100. You gotta like tread lightly over 100K, because that shit goes up. That goes to people's heads.
Yeah.
Let me hit 100K.
Oh my God.
Don't even give me a K. All I know is Instagram. Don't give me a K, because once that happens,
They used to give you a K for 1,000 back in the day, and I remember when I got that, me and Eddie used to be like, K Club.
I ain't getting no K. You know when the K's came about? When they first took everybody's fake followers?
Yeah.
Remember when they did that sweep?
Yeah.
Ooh, some people
Yeah.
fell off.
Yeah. Mace, right? Didn't he have like over 1 million?
It's something like that. Fake followers?
Yeah.
Man, you ain't gonna catch me paying for no damn followers.
So funny.
Got me fucked up.
But
anyway,
yeah, that's the definition of a thought.
and so yeah, I feel like girls have a lot of fuckboy tendencies too.
Yeah.
They lead. There's plenty of girls out here that lead guys on.
Yeah.
And they make them think like, yeah, I want to be with you. And guys fall in love. There's some that are very emotional, very sensitive.
Yeah.
And then girls out here, but I feel like we call them independent or savages or these niggas deserving. Like we're taking back, like, you know what I mean? Like we're just so powerful.
Yes.
And then guys are just fucking, you're smiling so big because you love them. You're like, yes,
I'm like,
bitch.
yes, girl.
Hurt him now.
No, like all jokes aside, I'm not into like hurting people's feelings. We just talked about this on live.
Can we
like,
talk about it?
I
No, we
like
can't
to
talk
be
about
like upfront. Like, listen, I tell you from the day as soon as you hit me up after we exchange numbers, I do not want a relationship. No. Like, I talk to several people.
What do guys say?
No, I'm just kidding. So when I have told something, so when a guy will ask, like, hey, are you seeing anybody? If you're like, yeah, they're like, oh, okay. Like, then they ask you, are you having sex with them?
That's not your business.
Right. Oh, that is not your business. Because if I ask you that, like, you gonna lie. And
Right.
but I'm not gonna lie.
So
I'm gonna let
them,
you know, like, hey, yes, I see other people. Yes, I'm sexually active with this person.
You tell them?
I will tell them. Like, I'm not going to give them like names and stuff, but
Right,
yeah,
right.
I will tell them up front. And I think they almost see it as a challenge.
I feel like it's none of their business.
It's none of their business. But like, since you asked, I'm either going to say it's none of your business, which means yes, I'm fucking, or I'm just going to say yes, I'm fucking. So I'll be like, yes, I'm fucking.
That's bold, bruh.
Yeah.
But you don't want to tell homeboy to get his teeth fixed.
I don't want no drama. I don't want no drama. So if I go on a date with you and you ask me if I'm seeing people, I'm gonna let you know, like, whatever the status is at that time, whether I'm seeing people or not. And if usually their next question is like, oh, like, are you like, is it serious? They'll try to code it with like, is it serious? Which means like, I'm on a date with you. So if you really meant, am I in a serious relationship? Like, that's not what you mean. You asking me if I'm having sex.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I mean, that's a lot better. Although, like, I would be terrified to say it. Because I'd be like, don't judge me.
Right, but it's like, lie to you? Like,
Right. I wouldn't want to lie either.
right. And so I want them to know right now, because it's like, yeah, if you're going to judge me, then like, fuck you. Because it's
Right.
also letting you know that like, you just not, like, the prize ain't won, bruh. The prize is not won.
I hate you.
You got some work to do.
But you are, wow, you are strong. One day, I'm going to be like you. Oh, I'm not. I'm in a relationship. You know, like, you feel like you're going to come back in another lifetime.
Yeah.
When I come back in another lifetime, I'm going to be just
Yeah.
like you when I grow up.
Yeah. So they either like, they take it one way or another. Some of them kind of fall back a little bit. Like, if they like really be into you, they usually take it as they're going to change that, which I guess isn't the worst thing, but it's like, that's why I try to remind them, like, no, you're not right now.
I wish men would do that. That would be a huge thing to make them stop being fuckboys. Just let us know, hey, I'm messing with other girls. And I feel like you said, more times than not, the girl will be like, Okay.
Right.
And still stay there and still mess with you.
I literally will ask them now, hey, are you dealing with someone else? Like, is there someone else out there that thinks they're your girlfriend? Because if they are, then I'm going to fall back because, like, I don't want nothing like that. But if you just dating around, I just want to know. Like,
that's a good question. Does anyone think they're your girlfriend?
Right, because if I ask you if you got a girlfriend, you're going to say you don't. And it'll be a girl out there who thinks she's your girlfriend because you don't let her to believe that she's your girlfriend.
Right,
you know what
fuck
I mean?
boy.
But, like, yeah, I'd be like, are you seeing... It's not... I have to frame the question up front. It's not that I care, and it's not that it's going to change things between us. I just like to know for knowing purposes. You know what I mean? Just in case somebody going to walk up to me in the streets.
Right. Like, we need to be prepared.
So, like, hey, are you seeing people?
And if that were to happen to me, they need to know.
Are you seeing some... You know what I mean? Like, so... And I think most of them lie.
Of course they lie because they won't be upfront because they want you to think that they're gonna sell you. Every fuck boy does. They want to sell you this fairy tale. Right. Like, I'm gonna take care of you. You're the only one. And then when they do have that one person that thinks that is the girlfriend, they disappear for a couple of days.
Right. Exactly. So, and like, if you don't told me, I know why you gone because like you seeing other people and hey, you doing your thing and guess what? Next week I might be doing my thing. So like, it should be cool. Yeah.
I don't know if I could ever do that.
Yeah.
But
see, you got to pick one to do the nasty with,
and then just talk to the other ones.
Just like date the other ones.
I would be so jealous. So the one you're doing the nasty with, does he go on dates too?
He might, but like I don't like ask. I know whether or not you're like seeing people, but like if you on a date tonight, like I don't know that, and I don't care to know that.
Oh my god,
because I don't like you on that level. You know what I mean?
I'm too emotional.
Because I don't want to ask you for something that I don't want to give in return, right? Like I'm not gonna ask you to let me, go on dates and see people and stuff, but you just sit here and wait for me. Like, no, that's a setup for failure. That's gonna cause you to either lie to me or get your feelings hurt.
Oh my god,
it's like because.
I feel like my feelings are already hurt. I feel like I'm the guys that you're talking to.
But you also have to keep it in the status of like, this is very early stages. It's not like it's been like months and we're having this conversation. Usually like things don't last that long. But it's like, why not be honest? Like, okay, we're out here, we're grown. Like, you're not completely, not for a long period of time. Like, I go span of times where I'm really not talking to anybody. But for like a really long period of time, like you got somebody you can make a call.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I haven't been single long enough.
But I think a lot of people don't be honest about it because they're afraid of the consequences. Because 9 times out of 10, other people gonna be like, "Well, no, you can only talk to me." And it's like, bruh, it is the 5th date.
Right. Especially when they want to lock you down right away. Yeah. I don't even know you like that.
Exactly.
I think
I'd be like, why? Why you like me so much?
They don't even know.
Really challenge them. Yeah. Like,
they'll be like, your titty's nice.
Right. Or like, oh, you're independent. Like,
how do you really know I'm independent?
Right.
You don't know if I have a sugar daddy.
Right.
I don't, but
yeah, like nice. You're independent, but it's like a lot of the stuff is like super surface what they're saying. It's like, okay, but and now you want to be with me because of these things?
Right. So you said you haven't dealt with many of them, right?
No, I don't think so.
And we got a lot of letters and I read a lot on it, and I said I wanted to know, is there a correlation between thoughts and fuckboys? Do they attract each other like magnets? Because I feel like fuckboys are in this most of them, not all, are in a specific area. The nightclubs.
Oh my gosh.
Like certain church. You think there's a lot? I haven't been to church in a long time. Oh, shit. See, don't be looking at me like that, bro. I haven't been to church in a long time, so I couldn't tell you about fuckboys in the church. But from the places
they call them ushers. You heard it from me. I'm sorry. Let me let you finish your thought, friend.
My thought gone,
your
bro.
Thought.
I'm just sitting here thinking about it. God damn.
I'm delusional. So correlation between thoughts and fuckboys.
Thank you, because you done fucked up my whole train of thought. Yes, I feel like they attract each other.
Okay,
in
I
a certain way.
You would say that.
Because I hear a lot of certain people being like, I know a lot about or certain people have had a lot of them. And I wonder, but why? Are you attracting them?
Certain girls have had run-ins with a lot of fuckboys.
Yes, like too many.
Okay.
And I remember back in the day, I would see it a lot, and I'm thinking, I think that's what you're attracting. Mm-hmm. So where you're hanging out at, how you're putting yourself out there. And that's not to say, because I don't like when people say, oh, if you dress a certain way, you attract certain... You can dress however the fuck you want. But also that attracts a certain people. And you might give out the wrong impression of what you're down with. So the first impression, if you're dressed a certain way, is like, oh, maybe she is easier than a church girl, which actually, I grew up in a Catholic church, and these church girls are a bunch of hoes. So, yes, don't judge the book by its cover, but I think the fuckboys are looking for girls that are easy, so they're going to approach a girl that might look easy first.
I don't think it's necessarily that. Like, I think what it is it is that you attract what you put out. But the first thing that you see when you look up for the fuckboy, it's like he leads you on. He makes you think that he cares or likes you a lot when he really doesn't. And a lot of the girls that guys or people refer to as thoughts are really just women who like really long for those relationships and want to be loved. So they fall for the bullshit that fuckboys put out. Yeah. Like, somebody will call Amber Rose a thought, right?
Right.
I don't know if the girl a thought, because she's been in from what we would see and call a lot of relationships. But if you really look at what Amber Rose be saying, she's just like in love with being in love.
Yeah.
So it looked like she just get in a relationship or be like booed up on the gram and stuff with like the first guy who's like
same thing
saying the right things to her.
Her friend.
Yeah.
China.
Yeah.
They really are. They go from dude to dude because they want to be loved. Dito. Now I feel bad.
Yeah.
These guys need to
leave
stop it.
my thought girls alone.
Right. But then sometimes I wish they would just get it, and it's like you realize they just lying to you, girl. Mm-hmm. Take a little bit of time and find out what you really want. Because does she really want 21 Savage?
I hope not.
Come on. How old is he?
Is he 21? Is that what
21, 21?
No?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
But he seems young.
Like a roach.
How about the little boy that's teething?
Oh, MBA.
What's his name?
MBA.
I thought it was YMB Elemental P. I don't know. You know what I'm talking about. China's man.
Yeah.
He is teething. He is just like weaning off the titty.
Yeah.
Like, how can you really be in love with someone that young?
Yeah.
You just want the attention that they give you because you're like mommy.
Right.
And boys love their moms.
Yeah. I wish we would have had a fuckboy on the episode.
Today?
Yeah.
Are they really going to call themselves
their point of view?
But are they really going to call themselves
just a guy who's been referred to as a fuckboy a lot.
They won't tell. They won't tell us. Because
so does a fuckboy ever stop being a fuckboy?
I think so.
Yeah. Just like a thought can stop being a thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you really turn a hoe into a housewife?
I don't think I think you can turn a hoe into a housewife. I absolutely can. And
look at Drea. She deleted her wholeness.
I think you can turn a fuckboy into a husband. Well, you can't turn either one into anything. They become that on their own when they're ready to.
So I think fuckboys, honestly, and thoughts, they use it until they don't need it anymore. Mm-hmm. So these fuckboys are out here just messing with certain girls and whatever they're gaining from them, whether it's sex, whether
attention.
It's
guys be wanting attention too. Guys be wanting to be loved too.
Yes.
Girl, they be
big time
saying I love you during the moment.
I've never had nobody say that to me. That would be weird. You've had somebody say I love you when they don't love you? Yeah, in the middle of it?
Yeah.
Stop. Mm-hmm. I would go Sahara Desert.
I said me too.
Can you play along with it?
I said me too.
I would have just moaned like,
At first I thought I didn't hear it. You know what I mean? Like, that ain't what they said.
They didn't repeat it.
And they repeated. I was like, me too.
Me too.
Me too. I wanted to keep going. I didn't want to be awkward.
Shit. I just pooped my fucking thing off. I would freak out if a man talking about he loves me in the middle of that. And I don't love you.
That was a while ago. Now I would stop it and be like, okay, bro, you got to get out of here.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Wow. Don't tell me you love me in the middle of it. But like I was saying, so they want certain things from you, and whether it's, like I said, sex, whether it's money, whether it's attention, like you said. But at a certain point, people fall in love. Mm-hmm. And I think that's when they don't have any benefits out of being a fuckboy anymore. Mm-hmm. I think that's when they grow up and they stop. And then they meet a thought that's going to hurt them. Real fucking good, like they hurt these other bitches out here.
Yeah.
And but I think they will grow up. They will get out of it when it's not beneficial to them anymore.
Right.
So women can't give them anything else. Now they just want one, and they'll grow out of it.
Yeah.
But in the long run, it's like until they get there, it's like a tornado.
All the people that you're hurting.
They're hurting a lot of people. Mm-hmm. Do you have any? Let's look into some of these stories that we had.
Okay. So let's talk about like some fuckboy stories. So we put a message out for people to write in with their fuckboy stories and situations and stuff. And a couple people wrote in. So I don't know if she wants us to share her name, so I'm not. And plus, like, you know how Instagram names be like, I don't know what your name is with this Instagram name. Okay, but listen to this story, y'all. Y'all ready for story time?
Go ahead, I'm ready.
Story time. Okay. Okay, where's the first one? I think this might be kind of out of order, but I'm going to try. Okay, it starts off as moved to entire new state and city for a fuckboy. There was this wonderful guy I met 2 years ago. He was kind, smart, and generous. Fine and wonderful conversation. I fell for him immediately. He was on his way out of the country, but asked me to be his because he felt the same way about me as well. Of course, I said yes. He was literally the man of my dreams.
Aww.
Well, he leaves the country and I don't hear from him again. I had some choice words for him, but after going apeshit, I didn't feel like I properly expressed myself. So fast forward 2 years later, I reached out to him apologizing for how things ended. He felt honored to be back in my good graces, and we started talking and picked right up where we left off. He told me he couldn't see us building our dream life without me being near him. So I moved 5 hours away from my family and friends with my 8-year-old to be near. In my defense, I got my dream job out of it, just not in the city I would have chosen to be in. He's here, so I'm with it. What did he do? Do you know what he did? Ghosted my ass again. Now, I'm in this new city where I only know him. I'm lost. Okay. I'm in this new city. I only know him. He finally shows his face.
They had a 6-hour conversation.
Okay, so we finally have a 6-hour conversation on Friday. I've been here for 3 weeks. Fucking DM, man.
Oh, he tells me he never led me to believe that moving here would put us in a relationship.
I feel so played. And truly this time I'm done. I got online and started going out again. 3 men have set dates and made reservations. And one even asked me to take a trip with him. Triumphs!
We like trips, man.
Life is going on, and I will work the dream job, and then I will get out of this place. So, her fuckboy story basically is she met this guy. He, shortly thereafter, he went out of the country, and he ghosted her.
Basically, he showed her who he was, and she didn't believe him.
Absolutely. He ghosted her. She cussed him out. They stopped talking, and then 2 years later, she reached out to apologize.
Why was she apologizing? That's one thing I didn't understand. I was like, first of all, we're going to call him Casper, since the nigga want to go ghost all the time.
Yeah. That was that closure bullshit.
Yeah.
That was that
and
closure bullshit. And
we had a closure episode, did we not?
Yes, we were talking about breakup. That was some closure bullshit. Oh, I didn't handle it right. I got too mad. Because she still had the itch that needed to be scratched.
And she scratched it, and then he ghosted her again.
Yeah, girl. We love you, girl, because you're a listener.
But you should have left his ass. Please don't go back now. Go on this trip. I need you to go on this trip for sure. And leave his ass alone.
You said go on the trip with the guy?
With the other one. Hell yeah. Go on the trip.
Yeah, you got to be more careful, babe. When somebody shows you who they are the first time, believe them.
They mean it. They really do.
You move and he completely disappears? Oh my gosh.
I would die. I also got a message from a guy. And
oh, here we go.
Yes. So men were very upset about this.
I'm not a man hater, just so y'all know.
Yes, she is. He was very, very upset about this. So I asked about, are there more women out there being like thots than men? He goes, there's more thought females than fuckboys these days. I was like, you think? Hurt. But why? Don't just say that. Who hurt your feelings, bro?
Right, yeah.
So he's like, of course, I see it every night in the clubs. Girls can put themselves out there easier than men. He got dragged for this because they were like, why he in a club every night? You ain't nothing but a fuckboy because you in the club. I had to let them know he does work in a club, which is why he's always out there. But oh my God, they dragged him in my DMs. I felt so bad. And I was like, being out there and being a fuckboy are two different things. So he said, a girl that puts herself out there and makes herself easy and a guy that takes advantage of that is not considered a fuckboy. Maybe the female shouldn't put herself out there like that. Don't want a fuckboy, then don't be a thought. To me, that just rubbed me the wrong way. Because that just means that fuckboys do what they do. They take advantage of whatever's right in front of them that they're able to take advantage of.
So you're a fuckboy. regardless of someone else's behavior, that's not going to change my character. If you're taking advantage of people just because they're easy, you're a fuckboy.
Right. You're a really bad person.
Because if you're not a fuckboy, regardless of if people are easy or giving it away or whatever, you're not going to change your behavior.
Right. Here comes another man.
Yeah.
Right. Because I posted down like, yes, we are a team. Fuckboys stick together, boy. Let me tell you. He's talking about, yeah. Law, a whole bunch of A's, bro. Yeah. I agree with the other person. Now you know he was a nigga. Mm-hmm. The fuckery isn't gender specific, only speaking based on the fact that interactions from both parties are required in order for relations to occur. Realistically, however, the buck kind of stops with the woman. She decides if it's a no or a go. Ladies get upset with men usually after the failed fairy tale part start throwing a fuckboy card because they wish they can unfuck them.
Aww. Yeah, I would agree with the you do start calling them a fuckboy after the failed fairy tale that they sold you.
Right, and it's a fake fairy tale.
Yeah,
they knew from the beginning.
You. Yeah, exactly.
Because relationships sometimes might not work.
Exactly.
But
and that's
a
totally
big difference.
fine. That doesn't make you a fuckboy.
No.
But if you sold her a dream, then yeah, you're a fuckboy.
And then you would go ghost and do all this other little crazy fuckboy stuff. That makes you a fuckboy, like that fuckboy bingo.
Exactly.
I love the one that was like, quote unquote, I don't like condoms.
What?
Boys, they were like, if you check this to make the bingo.
Oh.
One of them is, I don't like condoms.
Ooh.
They love going raw.
Ooh.
I've heard so many stories of good, and then they do it too. And that to me is kind of scary.
It's super scary.
To be out here just raw dogging.
Strap up.
Guys, there's a lot of diseases out there. Oh, my favorite excuse for one of them was, sorry, my phone died. I had to check that one off for myself. I've used that.
See, but they would know that I'm lying about that because I get anxiety when I get below 20% and it's time to go home. Okay, if I don't got no charger, it's time to go home.
Bro, it's true.
So if I'm missing for hours and my battery died.
It's happened to me though, for real, because I'm really bad with chargers.
Oh,
I never have chargers.
I would have to be somewhere where I can't even use somebody else's charger because I will, like, if I'm at the bar, I'll ask them, "Hey, y'all got an iPhone charger back there?" And I will sit my phone behind the bar.
Right, but then you don't have your phone with you for a little while.
I'm fine with that as long as it's charging. If I'm gonna have a charge. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not gonna go missing for hours for not having a charge. I'm gonna just let your ass know I was on a date.
Oh. Wow.
Right, because it shouldn't be an issue.
It shouldn't when you're not trying to be a fuckboy.
Exactly.
But they usually are.
Exactly.
So they're not going. They're going to pull up the sorry my phone died.
Yeah.
And then come back 2 days later talking about, hey, what's up?
Right.
Has that ever happened to you? A dude tells you that they're busy or something, and then they come back like nothing happened. 2-3 days later, hey, the fuck you mean? Hey, did you just die?
I'm trying to think.
Did you resurrect 3 days later like Jesus?
I don't think that's ever happened to me.
It's happened to me, and I just be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And it would be when I was in a relationship. So I would be like, mostly like in the club, and I would flirt with guys just so they would come and give me their money. But you can't. The one cardinal rule about working in a club, and ladies, if you listen to me and you work in a club, hopefully you're not in your 30s. That was very judgmental. Don't fuck the guys in the club if you work in the club.
Yeah.
The moment you give it up, you just lost the money.
Yeah.
Don't take a bag. Don't take a pair of shoes. The moment you get that, you're not going to get no more money. So to me, it didn't make any sense. I'm like, why are y'all screwing the dudes with money when they're not going to come to you anymore? Because they are fuckboys 98% of the time.
Damn.
Right. When they're coming out to the club like that and spending money, they just want to screw. And they look for bottle girls to just mess with for a little bit. And then they go to the next girl because there's a new bitch turning 18 every day working in the club. Okay? About 10,000 of them just graduated this week. So there's about 5,000 are going to be bottle girls in about a month when they go to college and realize they need some cash. So don't screw them. And I forgot where I was going with that. But that's just an advice I have for if you work in the club. Don't screw them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-mm. Oh, that's what I would say. I would ghost them.
Okay, so let's listen. I want to hear your fuckboy story.
Okay. I don't have that many. One, I haven't been single long enough.
Yeah, you haven't been single in like 20 years, bitch.
Girl, ever. But when I was in the club, I would have, like I said, interactions with them. And I remember this one guy. He was a regular. He had a lot of money, and I already knew there were fuckboys. I'm watching you all the time with different girls. And on top of that, I know you have a girlfriend. Mm-hmm. Most of them have like a main chick who doesn't really go out. They keep her ass home, happy with money. So there's one, very cute, he's texting me, and I remember just texting regular, and all of a sudden one day, out of nowhere, I get a dick pic. Out of nowhere.
Unsolicited dick pics.
Unsolicited.
I hate
and
those.
he was wearing, I believe it was Burberry boxers. So it was laid up on the Burberry boxers, like out. My response was, I knew I didn't want to mess with this guy. Like, I knew I didn't want to. So my response to him was, nice boxers. They look expensive. Keep in mind, like, the night before he was with another one of the bottle girls.
Oh, my God.
And she was messing with him. So I'm like, what made you think that I wanted to see your thing?
Yeah.
I don't want to see that. So I would get things like that. Like,
oh my gosh, that's so bold.
Oh, they would ask to go out. I did go on a date with a ball player at one time. Not the one I dated, but another one. Mm-hmm. He was in town, and we went to, like, I think it was downtown Disney or some shit. He was about 6'11", way too big, like, so noticeable, bro. We couldn't blend in, and I could tell by the way he was saying certain things, and I'm like, I'm not gonna fuck you.
Right,
like, it's just not gonna happen.
Right.
So we're out, and he's saying certain things here and there, like, oh, so what are we gonna do after? I said, well, we can go out downtown, or, which I didn't want to do because I didn't want to be seen with him, or I'm going home.
Right.
He said, oh, we can go back to my room.
Mm-mm.
What? What room? So then I'm like, oh, I gotta wake up early the next day. I made up some lie. And he started getting upset.
No way.
Yes. So
Me Too movement.
Girl. Upset, like, oh, like, I basically, like, he wasted his time. And I let him know, yeah, he wasted his time. So he literally was upset with me. I think the next time they came into town, he hit me up again. And he was like, so you ready to really chill this time?
Nah, bruh.
No, I wasn't ready the first time.
Yeah, he's a total fuckboy.
Yo, total fuckboy.
And now that he's saying that, like, I'm thinking about, like, my interactions with them. Like, I've never really, like, dated one, but I've had interactions with them. Like, there's a few guys who will go in our DMs. Mm-hmm. And it's like, I know you trying to get at my friend, too. Like, you acting like it's some jokey shit, but you trying to get at my friend. Or, like, I just saw you trying to holler at my friend, and now you coming on here liking all my pictures. Like, really?
Oh, yes. So okay, no, not that one. We can't talk about that one.
No, yeah, but I'm going to use general.
Yes, but there was the one that you're talking about. So he also was an athlete, I think. And way back in the day, we did go on a date. Mm-hmm. We went to dinner, I think it was.
Yeah.
And then he was in your DMs.
Right.
Knowing good and well.
Yeah.
We're friends.
Exactly.
You even see we have a podcast together.
Right. Bro. I met the person like it was like, okay, I know you because of her. Like, really, bruh? Like, no, and then, okay, another fuckboy move. I was dating this guy, and I broke up with the guy, and I had, like, met all his friends when we were dating. We were probably dating for, like, 2 years. Like, we broke up, and, like, a month later, I see his friend when I'm out, and his friend kind of basically tells me, like, I'm friends with him, but not really like that. Mind you, they would hang out literally, like, every weekend.
That was a point I wanted to make. That fuckboys aren't only fuckboys to girls.
No, they're fuckboys to their homeboys.
To their homeboys.
Yes.
I mean, I've had a fuckboy friend.
Yeah. No, and it wasn't like some like, oh, I'm trying her because it was just like a casual thing. Like, no, like we was in like, you know,
a full blown relationship.
Exactly.
Yes, they'll do their friends so wrong, or
and they be hating on their friends when they try to holler at you too.
I've had some be like, yo, he's broke as fuck.
Yeah.
What? Now you want to come and talk shit about him, or like say that he's messing with another girl, or talk down on them.
Yes.
Or be like, nah, he got an STD.
So, you know, your homeboy, you see him being a fuckboy to girls, but just know he probably being a fuckboy to you too.
Be careful with your girl around him.
Exactly.
And make sure she ain't a thought, because if she a thought and he fuckboy, they finna get together and you're gonna be on the outskirts with your violin music, crying with your feelings hurt.
Yeah. Luckily, for the most part, I've been able to, like, my spidey senses be up, and I'm like, you a fuckboy, get away.
I don't think I had. Well, I mean, no, I don't think I dated one. It's not so much like that, other than the crazy one.
And then, you know, when like we were initially talking about it, I didn't think fuckboy because this guy was so fucking old. But this guy, like, I went on some dates with him, like, again, way back in the day, and he ended up being married. He was in his fucking 40s.
What?
He's clearly a fuckboy.
In his 40s?
Yes.
He should be over by that then. I feel like you should have that. Nah, my daddy was old and still cheating.
Talk about he married her so she could get like her papers or some shit like that. I'm like, okay, that's cool. But if that was the case, like you would answer your phone whenever I call because y'all have an understanding.
Right.
Because it's just about her getting her papers. You fucking
lies.
Yeah, I used his ass for a good couple months. And it kicked him to the curb. And the teacher to stay home with your wife.
Right.
It's cheaper to keep her.
Oh my God.
Out here with these young thoughts.
You were starting back then.
But for him, and I like never gave him any either because I found out like, after a couple days too. Girl, no,
And he was tricking without getting them?
Exactly.
As he should.
Dangling the carrot. Since you want to be out here, go home.
Stay home. Guys, exactly. If you're married, stay home. But I also feel like as a woman, if he's married and he tells you, but he want to take care of you, is it wrong?
From the mic.
Is it wrong?
I like couldn't stand him after that. I like literally like he would be like trying to hang out with me. I'd be like, found out I need to pay my light bill. How can I concentrate on a date with you when I'm worried about my lights?
But wait, like no, I have this legit question. So if this man came up to you up front and said, I'm married, but I'm finna take care of you and I just want to hang out a couple times a month. Is it wrong?
I just want to be comfortable. I want to get my ass beat.
Do you owe the woman?
I do think it's wrong. I do think it's wrong because it's like a different level of like.
So it's wrong on who?
With the Lord.
Who bringing the Lord into this?
They did when they got married.
Okay, no, but so it's his fault.
Yeah.
He's wrong.
Well, no, you are too.
But I didn't marry her.
Right, but you're still an adulteress or whatever it's called.
No, I'm a fornicator.
You're wrong either way. I think it's just like a different level. I don't know. I guess like I just think about it like it is. I just feel like that's so sacred.
It is, but I feel like he should make sure that's sacred.
Yeah, but if he doesn't, it's just like when we were talking about the guy changing his character because it's easy. Like, your character should not change.
I don't think I could do it just because I'm scared of a woman hitting me up and me reacting the way I react.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
I thought you was going to say hitting you. I was like, me too.
No. I don't know how my reaction would be if someone's like, although it did happen to me when I think I talked about it before, I did date a guy that was married. Mm-hmm. But it was a different situation. Her and I spoke and that was different. I feel like it was a little bit different than me knowing you're married and knowing she has no idea and you guys are so happy and like doing all of this.
I also just like, I don't know, like if it's my ego or something, but I don't want to feel like someone's like above me.
Yeah, I feel like some side chicks feel like they're above the wife.
Like if I like you and you gotta go now because she called, like I'ma feel away.
I feel like these side chicks nowadays feel like they're above the wife because
that's his fault.
Yes, that's what I was gonna say. It's his fault. The men nowadays literally make these women feel like they have.
We should save this for a side chick episode.
Oh, let's do it.
We totally need to do a side chick episode.
I'm sure there's gotta be somebody out here that's willing to talk to us.
Please, we'll keep you anonymous, girl.
They don't even want to be anonymous.
If you're a side chick, let us know.
And I want to talk about, if you have to be an ongoing one though, like currently with a man that has kids and a wife.
It could be a recent breakup too. Just like experience of a long-term. Long-term.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, yeah, we'll keep that one for a side chick episode. Side chicks are fun sometimes. Yeah. I like them.
You're so stupid.
I dealt with some. Called a few hoes.
Oh my gosh, I could never.
Girl, I'll never do it again. I'll tell you that for sure.
I can't call. I'd be too embarrassed when they be like, yeah, I'm fucking your man.
Oh my God. I was told just like that. My heart was broken. I had to beat his ass. Because she was on the phone, so I couldn't beat her ass. And he kept going like, I never found out who she is.
Oh my gosh.
I tried everything I could.
Yeah, I would be like, I get that bitch that'd be like, and I'd be like, oh.
It was the worst.
You wrong for that, girl. You wrong.
Bro, seriously, because when I did it, that shit, sometimes I wonder I should have never called. Because that feeling I had of a woman telling me, yeah, and he's still going to call back. And it was like, oh my God.
Right.
He probably is gonna call bitch. He gonna call you and I'm gonna be here crying like a dumb bitch. Yeah, that's an advice that I would definitely give to women. Don't call the other chick.
Yeah. Especially if you think she already knows about you.
Right.
That's a different level.
I feel most of the time.
Because it's like, if she already know about you, she don't give a fuck about you calling. She wants you to call.
Right.
Because she wants you to get out the way.
I feel like if someone were to call me, and if I haven't.
I got a text, not a call. This girl sent me a picture in my boyfriend's bed.
Oh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, but wait, she reached out to you? What?
Yeah.
This disrespectful.
She was his baby mama. And, yeah.
Oh, I remember that.
They were, we were together now. They had been broken up. And she was like, I've been fucking him for the last 3 months with no condom.
Oh.
She sends me the picture laying into bed. I'm like, all right, that's enough. This is nasty.
See, you knew who she was.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
See, I want somebody to try me like that. And I know you. Please do. Because I'm going to lay your ass out. Yeah. Just for disrespecting me. I don't give a fuck. You can keep him afterwards. At this point in time, he cheat, he gone.
Yeah.
But I'm going to lay your ass out.
And the only reason why she told me is because she found out he had another baby. So she was mad at him.
Oh, you just had community dick.
Yeah. He was community penis.
Girl.
Nasty self. Your nasty ass.
Your nasty self. So, dog, you got some unsolicited advice for some of these fuckboys and thoughts?
Yes. I have unsolicited advice for fuckboys. If you're over 30, because maybe it's different for you youngins. But there's no need to be a fuckboy. There's no need to lead somebody on. If you want something, if you're just honest and upfront about it, you can have it. You might not be able to have it with a certain girl, but there will be somebody out there who is down for it. You do not have to lead a girl
big fat
on
booties and everything.
And play with their feelings and stuff like that. If you just let it be known what you want up front, people accept different things. I'm doing it.
And she fine as fuck. Look, big booty, little waist, cute face, long hair.
I'm letting them know. They like, what? Yeah.
Yeah, they don't get it. Yeah.
There's no need to be a fuckboy when you're in your 30s.
And girls, the moment you spot that they are a fuckboy, fall back. Mm-hmm. Fall back. Let them know you know. Be upfront. If you want to deal with it, then deal with it. But don't be hurt 6 months later and crying. If you know you're dealing with a fuckboy.
If you're wearing a fake belt, he probably fucked.
Oh my God. Oh my God. A fake belt.
He got that shirt tucked in tight. Then that thing show. That's probably a fuckboy, girl. Get from around there.
I was out these past 3 days and I seen a few of them tucked in, like real tight. Girl. Oh my God. The video that went viral of the guy falling in the hole. Uh-huh. Did you watch the video of him getting out?
Yes, and that's when I realized that wasn't him.
I didn't think it was him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, from the back.
They thought it was him because he also wasn't. So this girl sent it and was like, is he okay? And then he wasn't answering the phone the next day.
Yeah, because I was like, wow. I didn't realize he was that big.
Yeah. He's a big motherfucker, though.
But he pulled himself out of there. And I just want to see the beginning of how he went from the legs up and the...
Right.
Girl, okay. So, now you gave everybody a little bit unsolicited advice.
It's time for a little...
shit talk!
Pop that shit, Carla.
I'll make this one quick, fast, and easy for y'all.
Yeah.
Stop being a fuckboy, bitch. That's it. Drops
just
mic.
Stop it.
Ain't no need. Just stop with the bullshit. We gonna give you this ass.
Right.
If you tell us the truth.
Right.
And
if we don't, just move on to the next.
There's so many girls out here.
And karma's a bitch.
Yes. So you're gonna have... I feel like it happens every time. And I feel like it's every time. If you're a fuckboy, you're going to fall in love with a savage.
Yeah.
And the bitch is gonna rip your heart out.
Either that or your daughter's gonna fall in love with several fuckboys.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, my baby dad, I don't think it's a fuckboy. He was just gay. So, yeah. Stop being a fuckboy. That's plain and simple. I have nothing else to say to y'all. Just stop the bullshit. Stop the lying. Stop messing with these girls out here. There's good girls. There's hoes out here. And there's women that are very open with their sexuality and say they want to suck dick just to suck dick. So, if that's the case, you can find some of them that want to experiment a lot of things at my Homegirls podcast. Horrible Decisions.
Oh,
There's plenty of girls who just want to experiment things with guys.
Yeah, they just want to peg you.
Right?
Look up pegging, guys.
Look up pegging.
Anyway, that's it for our show.
You guys have a great week.
Thanks so much for listening. Send us a DM if you're a side chick and want to share your story.
Come hang out with us.
Don't forget to rate and subscribe the motherfucking podcast. Y'all need to get on that shit. Like, if y'all really give a fuck.
It don't cost you nothing to go on
really
iTunes.
Don't. I was going to give us a rating, but it would have showed my name. I felt like that would have been a little
weird.
Yeah, like, damn, dude, really?
No, yeah. Just go on there. It's completely free for you to hit however many stars you want to give us if you like us. Or if you don't like us, just go ahead and let us know, too.
If you don't like us, you don't got to give us no rating. Just don't listen no more.
Check us out on iTunes, SoundCloud, Stitcher, Google Play, and we're also now on Spreaker. Forgot to tell you about that.
Oh, sprinklers.
Do the sprinkler dance.
Yeah.
Hey. We'll see you next week.
Every Friday.
Yeah. Bye.